Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Brown and Julia.
And Natalie.
And we have Natalie joining us today. Happy Earth Day. Earth Day? Julia, what is Earth Day?
It's something that you talk about your planet and keep your planet healthy.
Right. So Earth is a planet and
Want to keep it
where we what?
live.
Where we live. And so today we're going to talk about how we can keep our planet, Earth, clean and healthy, because we want to be clean and healthy. And if we don't keep our planet clean and healthy, then we will not be clean and healthy. Just like your house. Don't you keep your house clean? I know we clean our house a lot during the day, don't we? We pick up our toys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't yet.
We have most of them. So there are 4 words that start with the letter R. Will help you to be able to keep our Earth clean and healthy. So that is reduce, reuse, recycle, and resell. So you don't always want to throw things away, because our garbage goes to the landfill. And if all of our garbage goes to the landfill, they'll have an abundance. Woo, Natalie! They'll have an abundance of garbage there, and they won't have anywhere to put it. So we want to talk about recycling, reduce, reuse, and resell. So we're going to talk about recycle. So products that you can recycle have this triangular symbol on it. It has 3 arrows on it in a triangle shape. If it has that on there, that means you want to recycle it. And recycle means to convert a material into a new material. So like this water bottle, I would take it to the bottles and cans, because this is a water bottle. I would take it to with my bottles and cans, and then they would crush it up. They would take it to the factory, and the factory would clean it all up, and then they would make it into something new to be reused. So now we're going to talk about reuse. What does reuse mean, Julia?
It means to reuse something that you always play with.
So it means to use something again, like Julia showing you this water bottle, where we can fill the water bottle up, drink what's in the water bottle, and then reuse it, right?
She didn't drink it.
And it's Natalie's, and she hasn't drank it all yet, but she might. Let's talk about other things that we could reuse.
The phone.
A phone. Yeah, I reuse my phone. I don't always go buy a new phone every time I have to make a phone call. What else can we reuse?
A book.
A book. We reuse a book. We can reread our books.
And a toy.
Toys. Wait, hold on a second. We don't go buy new toys all the time. We want to, play with something. We go play with our toys that we already have. What else?
Boots and shoes.
Our boots and shoes. Every time we need to put something on our feet. Do we go buy new boots and shoes? No, we reuse what we have.
And couches.
Our couches. We reuse our couches. We don't get a new couch every single time we want to sit down. So we want to reuse the stuff that we have. So we talked about recycle. We talked about reuse. Now we're going to talk about reduce. Reduce means to make something smaller. So there are some things where we don't want to have a whole bunch of. So like we really don't want to have a whole bunch of these water bottles around. We would rather have a bigger container of water, like probably like a 1-gallon jug. It's a bigger container. We wouldn't have a whole bunch of these water bottles around. Instead, we'd have 1 water bottle around, and we could always fill it up a water bottle like this. Julia. Also reduce would be reduce the amount of times that you use something. Like if we want to reduce our electricity. We don't want our lights on all the time. Like if we're not home, should we have the lights on? No, that's wasting electricity. If we're not, even if we are home and say like we're not in Julia's room, so should Julia's lights be on? Nope, and they're not. They're off because we are reducing electricity. We're not using it. We are right now. We don't have any lights on because the sunlight is giving us our light in our house right now.
But at nighttime,
At nighttime, there's no sunlight, so we have to turn our lights on. But if, we're not in that room, we don't have the lights on, right?
Nope.
No, we don't need them on in there if we're not in there. How about our washing machine? If we turn on our washing machine without clothes on, is that a good idea? No, because then we're wasting what?
Electricity.
Electricity and water. And we want to conserve both of those. So we want to reduce, the electricity, if we're not in that room, we don't need the lights on. Water also, if we're not using the water in the fountain, do we keep it running? No, we want to save our water, so shut off the water fountain if you're not, or shut off the water faucet if you're not using the water at that time. What else do we want to talk about? Resell. So we might want to, if we don't use something and it's just sitting around our house, somebody else could use it, you could sell it to somebody.
Mama, but my toys are sitting around.
Your toys are sitting around, and we have also talked about, instead of having those toys sit around, we could give them to somebody else. Some people might resell the toys. We were talking about just giving them to somebody that might need them actually play with, because she has a lot of toys that just sit in her toy box.
Yeah.
So we're not going to throw them out because they're still good toys. So we'll give them to somebody else that will play with them. So I am going to have you now do an activity. We are going to go on a scavenger hunt. You're going to go around your house. You are going to find some things around your house that you might reduce, reuse, or resell. Or recycle. You could take a picture of it and show Miss Valachinas and myself, so let's see what you can find, what would help our earth.